Mayada, Mayada.
Hello ladies and gents, family and friends, welcome back to another video. This is your friend, Dr. Oduro. Today, once again, I have Dr. Echi here and we will be talking about motivation. This channel is about health and motivation. We talk to Dr. Echi about health on medication adherence. Today, we will talk about his journey to becoming a registered nurse, an accountant, and a pharmacist. Welcome back, Dr. Echi.
Thank you.
It's good to see you once again.
I know, good, same here.
So tell us, how were you able to become a registered nurse, an accountant, and a pharmacist in the United States?
I would say it's determination, hard work, and perseverance. You know, in Cameroon, I'm originally from Cameroon. I got my bachelor's in accounting, and I worked as an accountant for a couple of years. Then migrated, came to the United States, and then I got enrolled in a program to do a CPA, which is a Certified Public Accountant program. It was a CPA and MBA program. But at that time, 2008, there was this financial crisis, you know, and a lot of CPAs were out of work. So I had to think and say, okay, what is my next move? You know, so I was looking for an industry that is recession proof, right? Where if you get a job, you will never have any issues or anybody firing you. So I did my research and then I discovered, hey, nursing is a faster way out. Because nursing is shorter, you're able to work and make a little bit more money than what I was doing back then. And also my mom was sick, so my mom had breast cancer. And she had nurses coming to the house, and it got to a point where I was the one doing most of the stuff. And then that also got my attention. So I started looking into what can I do to help my mother while she was sick. So nursing school was the option. So that's when I took upon myself and started going to nursing school. I started from the base. In America, I started as an SCNA, went to school for like 1 year. I got my LPN, you know, and then after that, worked as an LPN for a while, and then went back to school and got my RN and got my bachelor's in nursing, and then decided to go to pharmacy school. So it's a journey, right? But my dream, I love what I do right now, you know. My dream was either to become a pharmacist or to become a medical doctor. But at a certain age, you know, you don't have that stamina to go through med school. So I was like, man, med school probably not the best option at that time. So pharmacy school was where I settled for. And I have no regrets.
So are you going to, with that said, are you going to allow, if you have a child, to go to pharmacy school or med school?
So it's going to be their option, you know, and so
if they tell you, Daddy, I want to be in the healthcare field.
Yeah.
Either nursing, pharmacy, or what's accountant?
Accountant, yeah.
Dad, tell me what to do.
So, you know, we Africans, we love the medical field. And I'll tell you guys why. In America, right, you have this issue because, one, I'm just being honest, because of our accent, because of our color, many people will not tell you this. There are some jobs you cannot get. But guess what? It's not like you don't know what you're doing. Most Africans that I've dealt with are very smart. I'm telling you, they are very smart and sometimes even smarter than their counterparts. So there are jobs that are recession proof. There are jobs that are immigration proof. If you make yourself valuable. You know, one time I was telling somebody that, listen, you know, they can repatriate people. They can send them back to their countries and stuff. There are some people that cannot send back. Because those are the people that hold this economy, right? I don't know if you've had an opportunity recently to go to any hospital. Most doctors, surgeons are immigrants. Pharmacists, immigrants. Nurses, immigrants. Sometimes, more than 50% of their staff sometimes are immigrants. But you know that these are the people that they cannot play with. Because how is the healthcare system going to survive without immigrants? You see what I mean? So, to answer your question, I would always mentor my children to say, hey, find, yes, what you love doing, but find a profession that is one, recession proof, that two is immigration proof, that three, nobody will talk to you and say you can quit your job today and get another job tomorrow. But that would take a lot of hard work and dedication. So I hope that answers your question.
Viewers, you heard for yourself the advice Dr. Etchi is giving with his experience and what you can take from this. All these three professions. What will you choose if it doesn't have to be immigration proof and recession proof?
Yeah, again, we're in a foreign land, and the goal is, so Africa is like a virgin land for all of us. Because if not of our leaders, right, the information that I have, the knowledge that I've acquired, the knowledge that you've acquired, we should be helping the continent develop, right? But guess what? If you go to Africa, man, these guys will stress you out to the point where you would not even see the need to help them. So what I'm saying is, one day there's going to be a wind of change that this generation now, I love pharmacy. Yes, I love being a nurse, but I'm happy. No knowledge is wasted, right? And as an accountant, I have my own business right now. Remember? So the knowledge that I gained years back as an accountant, I'm using that to be able to manage my own business. You see what I mean? So no knowledge is wasted. Yes.
What are you going to say to viewers out there who are going through storms, who are in different countries, and they've not achieved their goal? They want to be where you are, not in terms of profession, but they want to be able to, achieve something in their life. What are you going to tell them? People who are struggling out there, who now you're a business owner, you own your own community pharmacy, you're an accountant, you're a nurse, and you are incorporating all the knowledge into what you're doing now. And you have a very beautiful home, I must say.
Thank you.
So what can you
tell people? Yeah, everybody's vision is different. So I'll tell people, don't be discouraged. Hard work pays off, right? And there is not a faster way of achieving your dreams than going through the right track and investing time, investing resources, and talk to mentors. Mentorship is something that I've learned over the years that is very impactful and is very helpful. Okay, let's just say you see somebody, he's like, oh, I want to be like that guy. And who is that guy? That guy is a medical doctor. Talk to them, or that guy is a dentist or a pharmacist or whoever, right? Find a way and say, okay, what is the path that this guy took to be where he or she is? That will motivate you. That will give you an idea of what to do. Because the beauty about the American dream is you have to spend time, invest in yourself, right? Go to school, do the right programs, and you're able to live up to that dream. Because you want, again, I keep saying recession-proof jobs, immigration-proof jobs. Those are the kind of jobs that will take you to where you want to be. You want to get that financial freedom. So if anybody, any of your viewers or my viewers, they are not where they are supposed to be, talk to mentors. Take a step back, come up with a plan, and say, okay, what is lacking in this plan? What can I do to reinforce this plan so that I can be able to execute the plan? Give yourself a timeline, right? I have people that we went to nursing school together. To date, they've not been able to pass their board exams.
NCLEX.
NCLEX.
Wow.
I have some of them that to date have not been able to pass their board exams. I mean, granted, they have other issues going on and stuff, but what I'm just saying is, you decided to go to pharmacy school or nursing school, so sometimes those programs are very challenging. They are very difficult. There are people that start and they don't finish. There are people that start, finish, and they don't cross the line, pass the board exams. Because in America, every single profession has a board exam that you have to take. Every single profession. So the reason why they do that is because when you have your license and something happens, they can take the license away from you. And because you know you have a license and you know the value of that license, when you are practicing, you're supposed to be careful because you know how much time and resources you've invested in getting that license. You see what I mean? Yeah. So I would just encourage people, and also for those of us that are Christians, God should be a partner. God should be a partner, because without God, most of this stuff I'm talking about will not come to fruition. If you want to succeed, know who is in your inner circle. Pick and choose the people you talk to about this stuff.
So they discourage you.
Yes. And of course, you always have people like that. Because the people that discourage you also help you in another way. Because sometimes you're like, okay, I want to prove a point. That also motivates you. You see what I mean? You're like, oh,
you can do it.
Yes. So I want to show them that, hey, I can do it. Because they themselves, they probably see like, oh, maybe he's not good enough. Or maybe she's not good enough. Or maybe this stuff is not going to be able, he's not going to be able to get this. But you yourself, you know your potentials, you know your personal worth. You're like, okay, I'll throw a point. So, yeah.
Until then, stay positive, stay inventive, and stay effective. Thank you for your time. Have a